Okay, The March to the Sea and Beyond by Joseph Glatthaar. I heard about this book from a video with E.L. Doctorow talking about his book, The March. He said he read this book and it inspired him to write The March. And The March is, I mean, I, that might be the best Civil War novel I've ever read. I mean, I don't know how many I've read, but it was incredible. So when you read this book here by Glatthaar, you really get a sense of varying, multifarious viewpoints of the march, what different soldiers felt about blacks, what they felt about pillaging, what they felt about battle. Um, not everybody was down to just destroy everything. And you got to remember, South Carolina, they got it way worse than Georgia, and not as and way worse than North Carolina. North Carolina did not see as much in the way of destruction as South Carolina. But this is a heavily researched book. I mean, a vast majority of the book is just bibliography and notes. These guys were tough, man. They were tough. And, you know, anyway, I think I think this was a gift. Someone bought it for me on Amazon, I think is what happened. But um, if you want to learn about, and this doesn't go into much about Sherman, this is mostly about his men. There are plenty of books on Sherman. I got a review on here about The White Tecumseh by Stanley Hershon. Well, that's about Sherman, and there are others, many others. Little Heart's got one. But nah, man. This was the main event in our nation's history. There was nothing. There was just simply nothing bigger than what happened, the events of 1861 to 1865. World War II doesn't come close. The Great Depression doesn't come close. Man, millions of guys just murdering each other in the streets and on the plains and in the hills, and it was just absolutely massive. And I got introduced to the Civil War in college. There was a guy named Jeremy who was a passionate student of the Civil War, and he just told me a little bit about the Battle of the Crater. And I was like, "Whoa, really? That really happened back then?" He said, "Oh yeah." And I slowly got more and more into it. There's a lot of books about the Civil War, but they're not necessarily all good. Um, but this is one that is generally accepted to be one of the greats. And Glatthaar has other books. He's got one about, well, the men in Lee's army. So I guess that's all I have to say about this book. Uh, I I just can't believe what these men went through. Unbelievable, unbelievable. And I recommend you get it. The March to the Sea and Beyond: Sherman's Troops in the Savannah and Carolinas Campaigns by Joseph T. Glatthaar. Happy reading, and quit watching TV. Quit doing Facebook. Just pick up your books and read, man. It'll change your life. All right, that's all I got. Peace out. Bye bye. God damn it.